Okay guys, so hope you had a great weekend. Hope everything went well. I hope you guys are getting into Spirit Week. I haven't posted my celebrity dress up yet, but I will be doing it shortly. Hopefully it'll be pretty epic, but since I look so individual anyways with my balding and everything, it's hard for me to find a celebrity to look like, but I'm going to do my best. So let's keep getting those Spirit Week submissions put in all week. But in terms of what we're doing math this week, we're looking back to rotations, okay? And rotations were those things that if you remember when we actually pulled on our chart, so let's just say this was my graph. We'll cut out that word right there, right? And when we looked at my graph, what we wanted to do was label what our axes are. So plus plus, minus minus, minus plus. So here we have plus plus, plus minus, minus minus, minus plus. And if you remember, what we were looking at when we were doing that is every time I rotate my graph 90 degrees, my axis is switch, which means my coordinates are going to switch. And when I rotate 90 more, they're going to switch again. Switch, and then switch again. So, every time we looked at these rotations, and this is just review, I'm not reteaching this, this is review from what we did earlier, but it's just set to help you bring it back. So every time we rotate, every rotation, okay, we always, the first thing, every 90 degrees, okay, it switches my coordinates. And from a math perspective, what that looks like is if I had x comma y, like my normal coordinates, and I rotated it 90 degrees, or every time I go 90 degrees, okay, it's going to become y comma x with whatever thing. So if we started here and came down, then this would be y negative x, okay? And we're going to go through some examples, but that's just kind of a quick refresher. So the key thing is every 90 degrees your coordinates switch, and then you bring your signs, you just bring the coordinate signs back. Okay, so you flop every 90 degrees and then you bring the coordinate signs back. So let's just do a few examples just to rehash you, because this is our last major base. We already done translations now. We've done reflections, we refreshed on that. Now we're refreshing on rotations, which means tomorrow you guys get to do the transformation nay for me, which is super exciting. And I know, I can tell you guys are excited too. So let's look at some of these examples. Let's take, for our first example, let's take 0.32 and rotate it. We'll go 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, so that means I'm going this way 90 degrees. So my point's going to start up here. Okay, when I go 90 degrees, it's going to, first thing is it's going to flop my coordinates. So I'm just going to rewrite those, switched positions. And then I'm going to bring my coordinate signs back. My coordinate signs finished at plus minus, so I'm going to go plus minus. That's my new point rotated 90 degrees. So it went from 3, 2, 90 degrees becomes 2, negative 3. So it went from here down to here. Okay, that's my 90 degree rotation. If I wanted to do a 180 degree rotation, let's say 0.3, negative 5. Okay? And we're going to go 180 degrees clockwise, which again, that is two 90 degree rotations. So I'm going to switch once, then switch back, because I'm switching them twice, because I'm going 90, 90. Okay, so I'm going to start here. I'll be in this quadrant, which is 3, negative 5. I'm going to go 90 degrees and flop them. So it's going to become 5, 3, and I'd be in my negative, negative after my first 90. And then I'm going to do it one more time to end up here, but they're going to flop again. And I'm going to bring my coordinate signs back. So that's where I'm going to finish off. It'd be negative 3, 5. would be my point 3, -5, rotated 90, 180, finishes in here at -3, +5. Okay? The last one that you see, and the last example we'll see, we'll start here in my negative quadrant. So let's use a -5, -2 is my coordinate that I'm rotating. And we're going to rotate that 270 degrees clockwise. And if I'm doing that, what I'm looking at is I'm starting here. I'm going to go 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees to end here. So when I do it, I'm going to set up for 3 90-degree rotations. This guy, they're going to flop. So it's going to go 2, 5, start here, and I'm going to bring my coordinate signs back. Then from here, I'm going to go 90 degrees, so they're going to flop again. I'm going to bring my coordinate signs back, which is a plus plus, and then they're going to flop one more time, ending here. So I'm going to bring my coordinate signs back. That's my final location for my transformation using a 270-degree rotation clockwise. So you're going to have some stuff. I'm going to have you start off warming up with a little Manga High doing the TransStar stuff. Take about 10 minutes on that. Then we're going to dive into our warm-up, which will be on translations and reflections. You're going to get your lessons, and you're going to finish today with a quick little 10-question quiz on finding the new point of rotations. So that's what we got going. Work hard for me today. Please get your Spirit Week. It's Monday, so get your Movie Star Monday posted for me up in that Flipgrid that Mr. McFarland shared out for everybody. And the War Game movie game got delayed because I had an internet outage over the weekend, so I will be posting that tomorrow by 3 o'clock, the movie challenge. I apologize for the slight delay. I just took all my opportunity to build it for you. So that'll be going on tomorrow. So if you still have time to get into the movie challenge if you want. The PSA hopefully will be posted by about 3 o'clock today. It's just been kind of a crazy weekend, crazy day already. So do your best. Movie Star Monday. Enjoy it, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing all the cool stuff you post on Movie Star Monday and seeing your good work you're going to do for me on the quiz, refreshing on rotations. Thank you.